Howdy, and welcome to Lead to Grow, Lesson 2 on Organization's Vision. A few years ago, my wife and I enjoyed a day at Walt Disney World with one of our sons and our daughter in law and our two young grandkids. I especially remember riding the Prince Charming Regale carousel with our two grandkids. We all got situated on the ride, and when that merry-go-round started, whoo, those kids cracked a really big smile. And that smile lasted until the merry-go-round stopped. And it was time for us to dismount our magnificent horses. Then the crying started. Their bottom lips pushed outward, and we had to carry them off the merry-go-round. Aren't we at times like my grandkids when we become addicted to short term pleasure and gratification? When it stops, we not only want it again, but we want it to come quickly and more powerfully than before. Then, when we don't get what we want, what do? We cry out and blame someone or something else. So, why some people almost never know where they're going? It is expedient behavior. People who behave expedient do what's easiest and quickest or what makes them the happiest in the short run. They tend to make emotional decisions that are reactive in nature. People who behave in an expedient way find it more convenient to react to the urgent things in life and in business. They are often guided by emotions and choose to make popular decisions that are rooted in unhealthy fears. At the same time, they worry about protecting their rights. But sadly, emotional decisions made in haste lead to poor outcomes. They pour so much energy and effort into their short term emotions that they tend to lose sight of the long term, where they are going, their vision. Would you like to get off this life that has been like a merry-go-round? You can't stop going around in circles by changing how you think. In his classic book, As a Man Thinketh, James Allen stated it: a man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. Now, that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. One of the reasons people don't achieve their dreams is that they desire to change their results in an expedient way without changing their thinking. You can only begin making principled, proactive, and character driven decisions to determine where you are going, your vision, when you change your thinking. You know, I've learned a long time ago, we make choices and our choices make us. And as you continue the thought changing process, It is important to remember that you are responsible for your own choices, and you have the freedom to choose how you respond to what you experience in life. You can change if you're willing and have the desire how you think about making choices, which leads to more right decisions. You can change where you spend your time and energy by focusing more on what you can control and less on what you cannot control. Well, in this lesson two, we've been discussing why some people almost never know where they're going. Has your life been like riding a merry-go-round? Are you ready to change how you think? Well, in this lesson, from this lesson, is to write down a couple ideas that you picked up that are action items for you to act on today. And this concludes lesson two on organization's vision.